Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Hello to you. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to one of the most famous driveways on YouTube, the home of this man.
Oh, I didn't see you guys there. How are you?
I'm good. Alejandro from Salomondrin. It's been ages since we made a video together.
It's been a while, dude. It's so good to have you back here, especially to show you the new pad. I'm excited.
Indeed, and we've just opened up the shutters of your garage doors, and this is quite a lineup.
Are you ready?
I am ready. We're also, by the way, guys, going to check out the new beast.
Yes!
You're quite proud of this.
Let's go see it.
Let's go take a look around. First up then, the new toy, the Raptor S.
The new Raptor S. So, like everyone out there, I've always wanted a certain type of car that didn't have what I exactly wanted. And that was a Raptor. I wanted a Raptor, but with all the delicious finishes that my Rolls-Royce, my McLaren, all of those cars have, and I couldn't get that anywhere. No one does that, so I figured, why not just make that and make it look like the most badass yet subtle thing on the outside.
And you've literally done everything with this car. Power side of things, wide body, interior. Let's have a quick look at the interior. We're gonna go through this in loads of detail later on, but just quickly, that's not what you expect, is it? That's not what you expect at all. You've got like deep piled carpets, like it's straight out of a Phantom or something.
This is straight up out of Rolls-Royce. The same thing that they put here in the Rolls-Royces.
Amazing.
That's exactly what we put in here.
Wow, what a project. That is very, very special, but let's explore around then. I think we should start with the most special of the cars that you've got here. Would that be the Smart?
The Smart?
Yeah, that's a good place to start.
Dude, this is a great car. I know a lot of people in Europe love the Smart.
Yeah.
I know the people here in the US look at me and say, I don't know why you have that car.
Yeah.
But in Europe, you know how efficient it is. It fits everywhere. You can park it anywhere. You can literally get on the sidewalk and drive it through the sidewalk. That's why it's here, because it's great and it's also amazing as your lead car for insurance purposes.
Okay, good to know, good to know. Well, I mean, there are some, I guess, fairly ordinary cars around us on both sides over here, but that is truly special, that Smart.
I love that Smart.
It stands out a million miles away.
Absolutely. God.
So, do you know what, actually? I've got to come and have a look at something here. This, your big toy, this is what it's about. What a project.
Hey, you remember you made that video when you were like, Alejandro's car?
Yes, I did.
One?
I drove a 964 RS in this color, ruby stone red. Back at the time, you had just had this painted.
That's right.
So just to give the audience a little backstory, Carrera GTs were not available in this color.
Nope.
You had it wrapped in a color that pays tributes to the old Porsche.
Yep.
And then you basically said, no, forget that, I want to paint it.
Let's paint it. And I found the right guys. The guys at Gas did that. And I was terrified, obviously, whenever you're going to paint a car like this, you want to send it to Porsche, right? Or to the best guy. The car before that, we did an inspection and looked at the paint, and it had so many inconsistencies on the paint.
Okay.
And after we did this, I had the same Porsche inspector come in and look at the paint. And
And it's even better.
Oh,
it looks immaculate.
It feels reborn.
I mean, to be honest, everything about the Carrera GT is so epic. The V10, the roof that can be removed, the manual gearbox.
It's got all of the elements. It was a Le Mans car with a Le Mans engine that even like added a little bit more to make it more powerful. What else can you ask for?
Yeah, and now you've made it basically one of the most unique cars in the world. I love that you've even painted the engine covers underneath. Everything.
Yes, we did anything we wanted and anything that felt right, just based on, I never want to sell the car. I want to keep it forever.
Yes.
It's my car, it's my thing. I don't care what people say about, oh, you're never gonna be able to sell it.
Doesn't matter. I know that feeling. I think if I had a Carrera GT in the garage, that's how I would feel. It's just something so special.
It's so special, that's it.
A couple of, just over 1,000 of them in total, right? Not that many. It's a poster car. It's such an incredible thing. Then this garage has a bit of a theme to the color spectrum going on with the 720S.
I didn't even think about that, you're right.
You got this pink and purple.
This is my 720S called the 730S.
Yep.
Actually, it's a 720S called the 730S.
Yeah.
So, dude, I love, this is by far my favorite modern car in the world. It's so fast, it's so comfortable, it can do it all, like, and legitimately perfectly. The only thing I'm not a massive fan of is that you always gotta have it on a trickle charger. Always. 5 days without it, immediately battery goes.
Really?
But God, this is...
So it's a McLaren with a touch of Ferrari going on there with the batteries.
With the battery. Well, it hasn't caught on fire yet, so not full Ferrari.
Okay.
So we're good still.
Very, very nice engine deep down in the back there. I mean, my channel knows all about 720Ss.
Of course. And we ended up wrapping it because I couldn't get PTS in time. MSO in time. And I just figured I'm just going to wrap it, and now I want to paint it. But
okay. What color is it underneath?
It's gray. It's
Okay.
not a gray launch color that they had.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's cool, but I like this purple. I like them in purple. I like wild colors.
Yeah, and wild colors continue over the other side. If we navigate through the traffic jam of your driveway, past the, fairly ordinary cars that are around to come to the other side, I literally...
You're very familiar, right?
I'm very familiar with the Beast of the Green Hell. You actually went with Green Hell Magno, which was...
What a color, what a car.
I know. So the only reason I didn't order it in green was because everyone else ordered it in green.
Of course. I'm one of those people. I just couldn't pass on the color. I learned my lesson. I bought the SLS AMG, the Black Series.
Yes, I remember you had
in
that.
solar beam yellow,
Yeah.
which was the color. No one wanted it in that color, and those are the ones that went up like crazy.
Yeah,
right?
massively.
So when this one came up and the green was the spec that they showed it with, I was like, this is easy. I'm gonna go take that color because it's not available in any other Mercedes. Bam! But
Yeah,
I think it's not gonna be a classic like that car. Either way, I love it. I think there's so
Brilliant
much
car,
value for the money, right?
Yeah, incredible value for money. I mean, my audience know well. I've done in miles, 17,000 miles in mine in 9 months? Literally. Yeah, literally.
Holy crap!
Because it's so usable.
Yeah.
It's so usable.
You can take it anywhere.
Ski trips, gumball, you name it. You can use the GTR for everything. Now, the last time we caught up out here in California, we shot a video with your Pagani Huayra at the time, actually. But I also remember back then, you used to own a ton of Rolls Royces.
Yes.
You were Mr. Rolls Royce.
That's right. I had like three, right? At
Maybe.
that time?
Yeah, they just seem to be everywhere. I got very confused by which ones you had.
I love them. I love them so much. Once you get into one of these, and I always thought, no one needs a Rolls Royce. No one needs to buy one of these cars. It's too expensive. It's too stupid for a sedan. I can buy an S-Class and be fine with it. But there's so much more. There's so much presence. There's so much incredible materials. There's the attention to detail. It's a whole different level. And also the suspension, the steering, and how relaxing it is to drive. There's nothing like it. They told me that I was going to fall in love with them, and I didn't believe them.
Yeah.
I can't get rid of them.
And completely did. And you just thought, let's have it in bright blue.
Why not? Everything's better in bright blue.
Everything's better in bright colours. I do indeed. Speaking of which, though, this used to be a brighter colour.
Yes. This used to be blue with black. It was a disaster, as everyone used to call it.
Okay.
Why you rep your car, man? But now it's back to normal.
And it looks menacing, stealthy.
It looks mean. And
Looks how a Performante should look.
And the good thing is we have another one of these here. It's not mine,
we
but
do.
we do have
There's another one around.
That's right.
Yeah, so let's just wander back past the normal cars again. Sorry guys if that's getting a bit repetitive. Past the Raptor, back towards the other end. Your driveway is literally a motor show. Right now.
It's like a super low budget motor show. A little.
Well, it's not bad. This is really nice. This spec, this was the car out here, wasn't it?
So, do you remember in Pebble Beach last year, they unveiled this thing?
Yeah.
This is the car that they used.
This exact one.
It has a badge that says a one-off Pebble.
Oh, okay, cool.
Pebble edition. Let me see if I can
In the
see
metallic green with the dark golden wheels.
That's right. It
Needs it clean, man. It needs it clean.
Performante.
We can't read that through the window.
I know. Performante.
We'll believe that's what it says. But yeah.
I love the spec. It's very elegant. It's completely different from everything that we have here at the garage. Because it's not mine. That's why it's elegant and beautiful.
Yeah. Because if it was yours, it would be in some silly spec.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And talking about Celia, I don't know if you want to see that.
So, okay, actually, I was looking at this when we started. What is this?
That is a Beetle RSi. When they were brand new, they were $80,000. And I believe they only made 251.
Okay.
I actually don't believe it. There's a badge in there that says there's only 250. There's an extra 100, which is at the VW Museum, and it's blue. It's the only car that's blue. Every other car is spec'd like this. It's an all-wheel drive R32 engine. If you guys like Golfs, you know what the R32 is. 220 horsepower, 6-cylinder engine on the front, all-wheel drive with a manual transmission, and filled with carbon.
Yeah, well, first things first, that wing on the back and that bumper is really unusual.
I don't know why people need Paganis with big wings. This is pretty dope.
Yeah. This is completely out there.
And I think this is what makes people's brain explode when they see it.
A full carbon door card.
Or the seats.
Full carbon seats, carbon door card, carbon dash rev bezel round. That's ridiculous.
And I'm telling you, it's such a cool thing to drive.
Yeah?
It's such a cool thing to drive. This is my badge of honor. I said one day when I make it, I gotta buy one of these because only people that know what's up.
Yeah, honestly, if I saw that on the street, I wouldn't have known what it was before today.
I know. And that's why to me it's a done, accomplished. Is there anything else we're missing?
We could talk about the Merc wagon, the Lincoln.
We don't have RS6s in the US, so instead I decided to buy an E-Wagon, which, by the way, the RS6 is one of my favorite cars of all time, but this will do.
Yeah, this will do.
Have you driven this one?
Wagon? Yeah, I have. Of course I have.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Very boisterous, very shouty, which is kind of unusual for a car of that style.
You'd never see it coming. It's such a sleeper.
Yeah.
And it's like I like to drive it. It grunts the right way. It makes the right noises. And
it does make the right noises.
Yeah. It's
so, anything else? Anything else?
We have a wide body Hellcat on the front, but you've seen that before.
Not sure I have.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a wide body Hellcat, right?
We don't really get Hellcats. I mean, we've had Hellcats at events and things, but
it's a wide body Hellcat, all from factory.
So what power is that running?
700 horsepower. This is
Casual.
the stock one. Huh?
Casual.
Just, to the rear wheels.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
When I first got my first Challenger, because I got a Hellcat back in the day, I made it wide body. And now they make them from factory wide body, which is dope. So I said, I just need to buy one. And then I became obsessed with wide bodies. There you see the Raptor S. But this is a dope car. The noise, the from the supercharger, it's the best thing on earth.
Okay.
And it looks manly and it sounds like it. I like it.
That's what you like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got its appeal. Then I have a huge Navigator.
Yeah.
Have you seen those inside?
Nope.
What?
Is it huge?
Come here. Let me see if it's open. I hope it is.
Wait.
Look at that.
That's quite nice. That's not what I expected at all.
Exactly.
It's massive to have a center console that wide, like a picnic table in the middle.
And
big digital screens. Well, we don't get these over in.
Nope.
Definitely not the UK. I presume not even in Europe. But like armrests, storage buckets. Yep, you could put a lot of stuff in there.
And
That's
it's
cool.
so comfortable. It's crazy. Even the back, they didn't cheapen on the details. Oh, damn it. Even on the back, you know how they cut corners like manufacturing?
Nice.
Everything on the back is still really nice. You have another one of those consoles. It's really cool. So this was a great purchase just to go to the airport, whatever you need.
Yeah, to actually use. And then...
Do you want to talk about this?
We could talk about it. Does the audience want to know about it? Is it a thing?
Is it a thing? This is just a Reventon.
Lamborghini Reventon. Oh, I heard there were only 20 of those.
I think so. I think they only made 20, and somehow they got inspired by like a plane, a jet, something like that.
Yeah, the satin silver and all the angles and all the craziness.
I apologize for how dirty it is. We just got it back from Car Week. It's disgusting.
Oh, you took this up to Car Week?
Yeah, this one and the other Performante, the F-150 and the Raptor.
God, logistics. That's like me going down to Goodwood. Just cars everywhere to move around and deal with. No, so this is actually something pretty special that you've shot some videos with, and I mean, it's just mega that.
This is my favorite, dude. In 2008, when they announced this car, I never thought I'd be able to see one, like in person. Like, it was impossible. You remember they made that one video that was all over YouTube about it with the dash, and it was going like straight.
Yeah.
My heart would ache just knowing that I was never gonna see one. How insane is this?
Absolutely ridiculous.
Couldn't be happier. I love this thing. It just means so much to everyone, even the owners. Like,
I think some people see it just as a slightly beefed up Murcielago, but it was really, this is what kick-started the trend now with the Aventador J, the Veneno, the Centenario, and that line of their really
big car. Absolutely, this is groundbreaking Lamborghini car. I think so. It, like you said, it's the first time that they did that at this level.
Yeah, crazy times.
Also, best looking Aventador because you still have the little things right here, the flaps that open on the side, so it looks even like biffier.
Yeah, know what you mean when it gets hot, which it definitely does out here because it's absolutely boiling.
I apologize for the heat. I can't do anything about it. I tried paying the sun to come down.
Yeah, well, I'm just too British. It's my fault, really. But let's now get into more detail about the Raptor S.
Ooh.
Come on, talk me all the way through it. This is a project between the Swipe, which is you guys, and Galpin Auto Sports.
That's right, gas.
You're making 25 of them, I believe?
We're gonna make 25 of these, and the whole point of this, again, was to make the ultimate Raptor. This is not for those people that wanna buy a Raptor to go to the desert and jump a mountain, although they can. This is not the GT3 truck that people wanna buy, the lightweight with the things. But if you want a Raptor and you wanna use it for what everyone uses it, basically, You cannot get a better one. You have more power, you have bigger wheels, you have all of the off-roading capabilities, insane suspension. We even have a suspension set available that's above this one.
Okay.
$40,000. You can legit jump your freaking car off a mountain and land, and you'll be like, no problem.
Done.
Sipping your tea. And also, to make the contrast and everything that makes it so beefy and muscular outside and so unique at the same time, I wanted it to be a little understated. I didn't want it to look like, oh my God, here comes Alejandro, let's go. I want it to be a little bit more classy than that, because every Rolls-Royce has class.
Yeah.
So from there, it's the interior. That's the one thing that I always wanted to work on. And that's the one thing that we put everything on the line for, because they legitimately killed it with this interior. It looks insane. Those wheels, those are my first wheels that I ever designed myself.
That's pretty cool.
It's amazing. And we get to make these, and now we have 2 other designs. We get to do that. But look how big they are. And you would think normally, you see a car like this with big tires, right? And all of the off-roading stuff that you see, it's gonna be super loud. The tires are gonna be whistling inside. You're gonna be able to hear everything.
Yeah.
But we made sure to put a lot of noise deadening.
Deadening is the word you're looking for.
A lot of noise deadening on the doors, so the doors feel heavier. The car is actually heavier, but we added power to fix that on the low end. So we added 150 horsepower, adding an intercooler, and also doing an ECU tune for the turbos.
Okay, so what's the engine up front?
So the engine up front is the Ford GT engine, 450 horsepower, plus 150 from all of the other stuff, which is the exhaust, the intercooler, and also the turbos.
Yep.
And that brings you to 600 horsepower.
Wow.
So
not too bad then.
Exactly. So on low end, this car is going to ride perfectly. It's going to feel like another Raptor. But whenever you go on a freeway, whenever you're really pushing the car after 50, it takes off like no other car. It's insane. This is meant to be very comfortable, but this is meant to be really comfortable and at the same time make you the king of the road. Kind of like a 4x4, but with more swag, more style, more mean.
Well, the meanness comes from the wide body.
That's right.
It's it's a big beastie as we are looking at it here.
Everything is custom made, like everything. There's no spare, like nothing here was just like, let me grab it and put it on. Even these, they only make them up to here. We had to extend.
Oh, so you had to make extended to match with the wide body.
We had to redo the wide body from where it came from, because normally when you do wide bodies in cars, it depends on who installs your wide body to make it look perfectly. So we had to work around the stuff that we had, and we had to create our own mold out of that. So we have those. You have the cage, which is a very discreet cage with a light too. So you gotta hit the switch and it comes up with the lights. So that it doesn't look like you're off-roading all the time like my F-150 truck.
Yeah, I love that you put your Svite badge in the center of the grille at the front.
Yeah.
It's just like the iconic symbol that says, hey, you guys made this.
It is. And no, I don't know, it feels so surreal. I still don't believe it.
Well, it's happened, it's here.
I know. We grabbed the grill and we used this for pretty much everywhere. Because we wanted to make sure the attention to detail everywhere was to the maximum. We didn't want to spare anything. Because if you're going to buy this, you're someone that loves your Fords more than anyone. You want the best of the best and you can afford it. You have a Rolls-Royce, you also have your Raptor and all that stuff. This is the car. So,
side steps fold down. And then, okay, so inside here, you've got your diamond quilted seat inserts.
That's right.
Your dual tone contrast is just Alcantara in here against the leathers. You finished all the trims, the piano black of the trims.
Correct.
Carbon fiber shifter. I'm just speaking as I see right now. Carbon fiber trims on the doors.
So you see all of the doors completely wrapped in leather. There's nothing that shows.
Oh yeah, all the way down. Normally even on a nice car, the bottom bits would be
even down
plasticky
here
or whatever. You've given it your own Raptor S door sills, illuminated.
It does. So
red paddle shifters.
Exactly.
Those are cool. Those are really cool.
I'll show you on the other side. And in here, if you jump and open that in the middle, there's a safe.
A safe?
That's right.
A safe in the center console. Oh, yep, there's a safe in the center console. Mad. Okay, then.
You put your valuables there whenever you go up.
And you've done all the way through the back in the same style.
And then you have a starlight roof.
And then the starlight roof.
It's just very bright right now in the day, and we have.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can see it. We can see it. But the roof is, as you guys can see, completely illuminated.
Yeah. We also changed the screen and all of the system. These seats, this is the only Raptor that will give you massage.
Oh, really?
The only one. The
Massaging
only
seats.
one, that's right. We have Apple CarPlay in this one. We changed that complete display so you can do a lot more than just that. We also added a badass sound system that you're gonna adore.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, there's nothing here that hasn't been touched. We even painted, like, let's go on the other side, let me show you real quick.
Which way are we going, left or right? It's such a big thing, you don't know, it takes ages to get around it.
So we have the Corsa exhaust.
Oh yes.
Obviously front, back bumpers. Everything here is different. The cage, again, with our style for the mesh right here. And then right here, what was I gonna, oh, so you see the wheels right here, the circles are also painted in red. So that's gonna be that's also an option for anyone.
Nice, red dials on the instruments.
We didn't miss a single thing. And then you have my badge, my plaque right here.
Yeah, number 1. Epic.
Of 25 that we'll be making. And it's just mostly how it works and how comfortable it is. Please get
even
up
in
there.
the back.
Get up there, it's just so comfortable. There's so much space.
All right, stepping in, climbing through. This thing is ginormous.
That's when it makes sense. When you're sitting there and you're like, there's a ton of space here.
Have a party back here.
You can absolutely do whatever you want.
Chuck all the stuff in the boot.
The way I see it is, this is the cheapest Rolls-Royce ever, the most capable Rolls-Royce ever, and the baddest pickup truck on the planet.
Yeah, it seems like a nice summary. Looks like a pretty crazy thing to me. I mean, we obviously don't have stuff like this back at home, so.
Of course, it's completely outlandish. Like even these that are now chromed, the pillars that are covered in Alcantara. I mean, everything. The boys didn't spare a single detail in here. Everything was touched, moved, and made better.
And you've been working on it for quite a while. It's not like it happened overnight.
No, of course not. Nothing happens overnight. I wish.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit of a monster. A bit of a monster. Should ask, does it have soft close?
It does not.
Oh, you gotta get a Rolls Royce.
Hey.
No, I'm joking. I'm playing with you.
Touche. So it sounds mean, it's quiet if you want it inside, it's very easy to drive, and it also, we had a very happy accident, because the tires are so big on the front, whenever you're moving them, you get a lot of steering feel and feedback from the wheel.
Okay.
So it's like a driver's Rolls Royce at the same time.
Okay. That's quite a...
I think we gotta take it for a drive.
Let's do it. The beauty of starting the car up from the key.
You gotta love that.
I do love it. We don't get that luxury on our cars.
Sorry.
Just can't be done.
Sorry.
Anyways, let us jump in. Go for a little ride in here. Oh, we're gonna need some aircon.
Instantly.
Not too bad. So, let's experience this beast. I'm intrigued to see what this is going to be like out on the road. You've got a cheeky smile on your face.
I know, I'm so proud of this. I know. I feel so full of myself right now.
But you know, literally, this is your baby.
It is.
You made this.
It is, yeah.
So.
It feels very, very different from every other car that I have.
Yeah.
So let's roll. And as this comes to life, here, for the AC, gotcha.
Magic, that's what we need.
Now I feel alive.
We're rolling then. It feels like a good old, like, Rory grumbly pickup.
That's right.
But with style, because my feet are like squeezing these soft carpets.
It's that, and you hear how quiet it is inside.
Yeah, true.
For the size of the tires that we got, that's ridiculous. And also, I'm an idiot, so I put an exhaust in my car, but we can do it with without adding an exhaust, and it's even more quiet than this.
I was going to say, the only noise, you don't hear any of the road noise or wind noise or anything. You just hear the gentle background engine or exhaust grumble.
That's right.
But that's what you've gone for on this.
Yeah, so that's exactly what we wanted to do. We didn't want it to do also a completely muted car, because we knew it was going to be impossible. And I think the funnest thing about the Raptor is how wild it is, and how crazy, all the crazy stuff that it can do, really, at low speeds, high speeds, and also off-roading. So we wanted to keep that and not take it away. And like I said, it just goes with the tune. You see that?
Do you know, I've never been in a Raptor before at all.
Are you serious?
Genuinely, this is my first time.
Oh, I feel, oh no, whenever you,
Why is that a bad thing?
I don't want to say this.
I get to go in the best Raptor to get things started.
It is a great way to get your feet wet, but also whenever you get into a regular one, you're gonna be like, wait, this is all like that?
Yeah. I'm going to experience the complete lack of lovely leathers and carbon fiber trims and smooth finishes.
That's right, and crazy audio systems, massaging seats.
Yeah, so we just had a demonstration, by the way, of the audio system, which my camera would never be able to like portray, but it was epic.
Yeah.
So good.
And we also have a light, what's it called? Starlight that changes colors.
Oh, it changes colors. Yeah, I see that. It's purple now.
So you see
purple
that's
and
purple
pink
now. So all we need to do is go here.
So in the software, you can change that.
In our apps menu, which is, I believe, right here. And then you go into lamp. Boop, and then you put whatever color you want.
Okay.
Orange. That's
yeah,
orange,
yeah, I see that. That's done the job. We gotta go blue.
We gotta go blue? How's that blue?
That's a good blue.
With this blue.
That's very shmee blue.
There you go. Let's keep it that way then.
Love it.
So it's exactly that. We didn't want to overdo it. We didn't make this car to like show people like, oh, advances in technology. We just wanted to literally give you a different take on a Raptor. And I think the boys at Gas came through like nobody else with everything we wanted. Because the cabin is so big, a lot of people don't understand how massive it is and how much luxury you can live with in here. So driving this car, imagine at night with this, it feels ridiculous.
But I'm also looking around, it's like the Alcantara finished sun visors, that kind of thing. You don't even get those on.
That's what I'm saying. And now, right now we're driving this car and it's super comfy and whatever. But if you wanted to go up that freaking mountain, you can do it right now.
Yeah, literally, just attack it.
Just go for it, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like that's what's so special about this car. You can do it literally all in the finest luxury truck that you'll possibly find.
Yeah. And something quite fun actually for my audience, I don't know if many people out there will remember, but about 4 years ago, I went to visit Gas and had a look around the vault upstairs and also the cars they have in the museum ages ago now.
You told me you went to Gas even before I went to Gas.
It's crazy. Great place. Lovely to meet the guys there.
Yes.
And now you're working with them and you've made this.
You know, it doesn't make any sense. It really still feels like a dream.
Well, it's not a dream, it's reality. You've done it, you've made it.
You want to drive it?
If you don't mind, I'd love to. My first experience driving the Raptor is now going to happen in this one. Bring it on.
Yes!
I'm excited actually. Looking forward to this. Whoop. Right, let's jump around. There we go. Step out. You sure you trust me?
You got this. How many cars have you driven?
About 150 this year. Maybe. We're good. Oh, goodness me. Alrighty then, here we are.
What you did, and I'm gonna take off my shoes because these are delicious.
Enjoy the carpets. Maximize them.
Now, big disclaimer, I am holding the camera. So if you guys see the filming quality going down, it's just Alejandro grabbing the camera. So you're in sport mode already, just so you know. Okay. That means sport. I like to drive it in sport because it's, you know, it gets it jumpy and all of that. So if you want to change your modes, you're going to do it in the steering wheel right here. And it says sport, weather, mud. All of the good stuff
4x4
is
shifting
right
process.
But you want to be sport or normal?
Let's try normal for a sec and then let's go up to sport. And
sounds good. And you'll see how jumpy it gets, exactly.
Okay, here we go. We're manual on the paddles.
Yes! And that's the other thing about the Raptor. No other pickup truck from the Ford family had
shift paddles.
Exactly. And I think it's important for the drivers.
Feels like a sports car right now.
It's
up
good.
in sport.
There you go. Now get ready for the madness.
Okay. Oh, dropped the gear too early. Here we go then.
There, get it.
Love it.
It does go, and again,
I also love that it's got this ginormous Alcantara steering wheel.
Yes.
Super cool.
How does the moving it from one lane to another feel on the steering? Can you get the feedback that I was telling you just based on how massive the tires
for
are?
the size and weight of the car, a lot more feel than, let's say, if it was in the Mercedes 6x6 or something.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's kind of washing all over the street.
No, this is literally grabbing the ground, and the best thing is, you can get it to the canyons, and it really can perform, which no one would believe, but these pickup trucks they're like made with black magic.
Okay. The other thing is, you can see so much. I mean, we're like above the height of normal SUVs.
Oh yeah, you can.
We're looking down at what
they're so tiny compared to us. Look at this guy. He's literally to our mirror.
On a British road, that thing would be huge.
But in here it's just like a tiny little truck. Also, the car is so wide that it comes out a little bit over the mirrors. just so you're aware
Okay.
of how wide this is.
Good to know before I try and squeeze it through a tiny gap that's going to inevitably end up in disaster.
And that is because we also wanted to give it the fun from the nonsense that the 6x6 has, for example, or the 4x4 has. I like that nonsense. I like the presence that brings.
It's just so funny in traffic like this with the cars around.
They're so small.
So huge.
It goes. It can do anything. Anything you put it through, it'll do. That's the amazing thing of doing a car in such a great platform as the Raptor.
We're back in the driveway then. So that was, fair to say, quite a bit of fun. You have to come a long way around. It's like, where are you around the other side of the car? Run a little marathon. That was good fun. That was really good fun.
Thank you for coming. That was fun again. I can't believe the last time you came over was when the Pagani thing.
Yeah, years ago we met up in town in Beverly Hills, went out for a drive. We did a bit of an awkward Q&A. Do you remember that?
Of course I remember that. That was dope. That was really dope. I'm glad.
Well, now been to the
came.
house, been to the garage, been to the driveway, seen the cars, seen the toys, seen the Raptor S.
Yes.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, we can.
Come here.
Nice to see you back on the channel. And
Thank you for coming.
thank you very much. There we have it then, a great visit to catch up with Alejandro, to take a look at the cars, the garages, the driveway, and to check out in more detail the Raptor S. So thank you very much to him for hosting me. Thank you to you guys, as always, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you again next time. Cheers.